Arguably, he was England's best ever goalkeeper, but secretly he had a serious gambling addiction. Peter Shilton now admits he lost millions, and since recovering with the help of his wife Steph, he now campaigns for stronger regulation.
It's got to a point where it needs reeling in, you know. I mean, football clubs and people are saying, well, we can't survive without betting money, but there's a lot of clubs who can. And I think it's a bad business model if you've got to rely on betting, for our sport. I think we were talking today that, people are now going to football matches or watching football, and they're only interested in what they've bet on. All the enjoyment's taken out of it.
Faces from the world of football often front the adverts pushing people towards gambling websites. But today the regulator says footballers and celebrities will soon no longer be allowed to appear in gambling adverts. Former England midfielder Paul Merson, who's also spoken about his gambling addiction, says adverts on TV are a major trigger.
I still think there's a stigma. I still think that the attitude of the public is, I'll just stop, show a bit of willpower. Stop diarrhoea with willpower. Let's do that.
Merson now works at Sky Sports with colleagues who currently front gambling adverts.
Obviously, they don't know anybody, and no one's touched their lives who has a problem. And I think it's as simple as that. I think the day that happens, I don't think they'll be doing the advert, if I'm being honest.
When you delete these accounts, they'll still email you.
Former youth player Paul Pettigrew got hooked on gambling aged 18. He says the growth of online casinos linked to sport has become lethal.
I think the worst thing that can happen to anybody is when you lose hope, and I just completely lost hope that it would ever get any better, and I was too miserable to live the next 60, 70 years feeling the way I was. So I took an overdose of painkillers and just wanted it to end. I just completely lost hope in it.
The new rules will be in effect in October, in time for the World Cup, and a government review is likely to bring more regulation on the industry later this year. Jason Farrell, Sky News.